Hello Pisces, and welcome to your May reading. This is Maria from Wandering River Tarot back here. Just want to say thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed and shared. I appreciate all of your support so very much. If you need to get a hold of me for any reason, info will be below. If not, that's cool too. I still love you. I've got everything all laid out already to avoid all the time shuffling. So let's just jump right into it. Your main theme for the month of May is judgment. So what I see that as meaning is kind of a rebirth, right? If you think of what judgment means, Judgment Day is everyone who's like all settled in their graves in their dark, comfortable places suddenly comes out into the light, right? I mean, that's part of it. That's kind of what I see here, is that as Pisceans, we are apt to kind of get inside ourselves and kind of hermit up and spend a lot of time alone. And we hide inside, we hibernate, we do all those things. And now is our time to come out into the light. So that's not a bad thing, kids. Your energy of this month is the Three of Pentacles, which is it's a card of apprenticeship. It's a card of, if you look at the card, this kid back here is doing this sculpture by himself. His master is over here not even paying attention because he doesn't need to pay attention because the kid's learned what he needs to learn to be effective and good at his job, right? So what I get out of that is that I'm a Pisces too, so I'm like, we've done the work. You've done the work. You've put in the hours. You've done that inner soul searching, inner work. You've kind of made some tough decisions. I feel like some people have left some people behind, changing jobs and that kind of stuff. I feel like April was really rough for a lot of Pisceans, but May feels like it's going to be smoother. My cat better not escape or I will lose my shit. Fever, stay in the house. So yeah, you've set a good foundation for moving forward into what you're moving into. The energy that's working on you is the Five of Wands. This is a card of conflict. It's a card of discord. So there's a little bit of that in the air this month. I feel like anytime anyone goes through sort of a rebirth or a change, coming out of your deep dark place out into the light where people will see you, other people tend to not like it. They tend to be like, oh, you're changing, but I need you to be you because I need you for some reason, and now you're changing and maybe you're not going to fulfill that thing for me, so you can't. Don't listen to those people. So I feel like you might be fighting, my nose is just, you might be fighting some battles like that, with people who don't like the changes that you're making. But don't let them hold you back, man. You're not here to please them. So in your near past, you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is about juggling and making decisions. It's this or that, this or that. I feel like you're kind of, you're juggling two different things. You're juggling two jobs. You're juggling two relationships. You're, part of it is kind of like, the symbol of Pisces is two fish swimming in opposite directions. You feel like that. Why wouldn't you? You're a Pisces, And I don't think that that's a bad place to be in your case. I don't feel like it's holding you back. I don't feel like it seems like a necessary thing. Like you're juggling your corporate job and your side gig, you need them both. One feeds your soul, one feeds your kids, So it's a situation like that where you're juggling two things that are both good for you in some way, if that makes sense. So it's not, it's not a bad energy. So what you have in your future, your near future, is also judgment. So you're really coming out of the dark. I keep hearing, is that Gloria Estefan that does that song, Coming Out of the Dark? Somebody Google that. It's, it just feels giant. It feels like somebody stepping onto stage and parting the curtain and walking into the spotlight. That's the like visual I keep getting. So whatever, we're not playing small anymore. We're coming out of the dark. You could literally be coming out of the closet and just being like, fuck you, I am fabulous. Or you could be in some other way just stepping out of playing small, or stepping into yourself. So I like that. I like that a fuck ton. Okay. What the universe is giving you that's helping you. This is the Lovers card. It could be a partnership. It could be a person that the universe has handed you that's helping you. I also see this as duality. The universe has given you duality, and it's helping you in this situation because you can be the corporate person and you can be the side gig person. You can be, you know, this and that. You can do both because you're a Pisces, you're watery, you adapt to your surroundings. So I feel like in this case, it's duality. It's being able to be more than one thing. Pisces is kind of the chameleon of the zodiac. Like, you not change who you are based on who you're with, but different aspects of who you are come to the fore depending on who you're with. You can find common ground with anyone because you have such wide interests, such wide information. And I feel like because you have that gift, it's helping you in whatever this situation is this month. What you have within you that's helping you is your wits. King of Swords. Your wits, your wittiness, your ability to think on your feet. Pisceans are known for being scattered. Yes, we are. But somewhere within you, you have the ability to make not snap decisions, because that sounds like they're not well thought out, but to make intuitive, quick, witty decisions, you know? So I feel like that is helping you in this situation. And my cat is about to go get a bird on the patio. Stay in the house, please. What the universe wants you to know, 8 of Pentacles. Do the work. Do the work and there will be a payoff. Whatever it is you're juggling, if it's whee, flinging cards, if it's 2 relationships, give due diligence to both of them. If it's 2 jobs, do the work. Just be really good at both of them and spend all your energy and get really tired. No, that's not what I'm saying. But it's kind of like where you put your attention and your effort is going to be the biggest payoff. So choose which one of these things you want to give the greatest amount of your attention and energy to. What is working for you is emotional balance. I feel like after the chaos of the going withinness of March and the chaos of April, I feel like we are coming into our balance again. Pisces is a water sign, and I feel like instead of being kind of the raging river, now it's sort of the babbling brook, right? I feel like there's a little bit more balance in emotionally speaking. I feel like there's less chaos. Things are going to calm down, at least for a little while. And so the fact that you have that little bit of emotional balance right now means that you will be able to use your wits to make good decisions. And you're going to have a little bit more of that sort of emotional energy open to actually do some work. And what's working against you is the Knight of Wands. This feels reversed to me. So, I feel like you're a little bit low energy. I feel like Taurus season right now, it's an earthy sign. Sorry, the pollen is killing me. It's an earthy sign. It makes you a little tired, a little bit subdued. I mean, my energy's a little bit low this month already. But not in a bad way. It's more of just kind of chill, sit back and relax, watch a movie, you know, kind of take a break from the chaos that has been. So I feel like once Gemini season kicks in, we're going to get that a little bit of an energy boost. And so this is kind of a temporary situation until we get towards the end of the month. But for now, like, go to the park and lay in the sun, dude. Cuddle up with a cat and watch a movie. Catch up on your Avengers movies. I don't know. I have 21 of them that I've been told that I have to watch, so whatever. Stuff like that. Like, take that little bit of a breather. And yeah, because that's going to be kind of good for you. Your outcome card is the 4 of Swords. This is the card of rest. So your outcome is going to be exactly what I just told you to do. It's rest. It's taking yourself out of the fray, and it's swords, right? So that's your thoughts. So you're kind of taking a break from trying to think things through and make decisions, and you're just letting things flow, is what I'm getting with that. So that's not a terrible thing. I mean, you're doing the work, right? You're doing the work, but you're not, you know, obsessing about it. You're not getting emotional about it. You're not getting all crazy up in your head about it. You're just kind of letting things flow. Like, well, today I take out the trash. Tomorrow I lay in the sun. The next day I clean the cat box. The day after that I go to the gym. You know, you're just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, cool. That's how we're doing it. You're not worried about it. You're not freaking out about it. You're not viciously making schedules and lists and whatever. You're just like, okay, well, this is what we're doing today. And we do it. And then we take a nap. Pisces, if they're good at anything, they're good at napping. So we've got some oracle cards here. What I'm getting here is transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. What this says to me is it goes along with your King of Swords that you have within you that's helping you. King of Swords, in this case, like I said, is about your wits. It's about being able to make good decisions based on like your quick intuition. It's not, they're not hasty decisions. They're well thought out. Well, not well thought out, but they're well felt, if that makes sense. Like you're not going to do anything that doesn't feel right. That's also coming out with your words here. Be honest. You have the capability of being very honest to people and being very genuine, and that is something that you should settle into. I'm getting balancing act. This goes to your Two of Pentacles, where you're kind of juggling two different things. So I think the balancing act is going to continue, but it doesn't feel unpleasant. It doesn't feel stressful. It feels like these are two things, two people, two situations that you either enjoy both of them or you see the value in both of them, and so you aren't at a place where you're ready to let go of one or the other, and it's not causing you stress to keep them both around. So I think the balancing act is going to continue, and you're just kind of chill about it, honestly. You're just kind of going with the flow. You're very temperance. You're very balanced. You're very in the flow. I feel like it's not stressful, honestly. We have the Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So that goes again to your King of Swords and to that transparency card that I just showed you. I feel like you might... People, okay, so with your balancing act, right, with your two things, people might tell you that you are crazy or or that you're foolish for believing that you can have both, or, you know, if you're juggling two relationships, they might be disapproving or whatever. Tell them exactly how you feel. Say, this person makes me feel good because of this, and this person makes me feel good because of that, and I'm not giving up either one of them. Don't be sneaky and yucky, though. I mean, I hate to say, like, bring it all out in the light and be like, hey, Bob, hey, Joe, I'm with both of you. Or, hey, Jenny, hey, Jill, I'm with both of you, you know. But, like, some people are going to disapprove of what you're doing. They're going to think, oh, well, your second job, whatever it is, like being an astronaut, is a pipe dream. I don't know how you would have a second job as an astronaut. That's stupid. But you know what I mean. Like, your side gig as a freelance writer, like, you're never gonna make it. And, you know, people like to shit on other people's dreams because they're jealous or because they don't feel like they can do it. Or some people do it because it's in your best interest. Like, they're trying to have your best interests at heart, and they're trying to talk to you, and they're trying to tell you, you know, don't get crazy, don't quit your day job, but let them know, you know what, no, I've got this under control. I have this job and I have this job, like, everything's fine. Or like I said, with whatever the two things you are juggling, somebody is going to disapprove, and you can just tell them straight up, this is how it is. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to tell them. And with both of your Judgment cards here, and you kind of coming out of the dark, as I said, I will not sing that song for you because my voice is even worse than usual because of my allergies. Focus on the light. So you're coming out of the deep inward dark place, right? And you're bringing yourself out into the light. Like I said, stepping on stage, parting the curtains, and walking into the spotlight. You're metaphorically doing that, and focus on the light. Don't keep going back because back is comfortable, because as Pisceans, we like to hide, and we like to be in the dark, and we like to, you know, camouflage and cocoon ourselves. But now, this month at least, is your time to be out in the light. Let the world see who you are. Let the world see what you can do. And don't crawl back in the cave. Stay out there, even if it's like uncomfortable, because it's uncomfortable because it's new and different. I'm throwing rocks. Uncomfortable because it's new and different, and you'll get used to it. I'm not saying that you need to stay there under everyone's blazing focus forever, but for now, this month, that's what you need to do. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing and all of your support all the time. I appreciate all of you. If you want to buy a reading or get in touch with me in any way, info is in the box below. and I will see you guys in June. Thanks and goodbye.